What's going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. Hope you guys are all having a great Monday. We're going to get into a bag of different stories today. We have the Eternals trailer that dropped this morning. We're going to talk about that first, and then we're going to get into some quick Shazam, Black Adam images that are on Twitter and that I thought were very interesting. And also the main story of today, which is Robert Pattinson's future at WB. We're going to get into a Deadline article there. Before we get started, guys, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know if you want to see an Army of the Dead video all on its own. Saw it over the weekend, of course. Definitely check it out. But if you guys want to talk about that more, let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, let's get right into it. So the Eternals trailer dropped this morning. I think a lot of people were expecting the Eternals trailer to drop. And this was my reaction. Now, I wish I could have edited this because my thoughts have changed a little bit. Here's what I put. This was an okay trailer. Couldn't stop thinking if that accomplished wonders line hit harder when Jor-El said it. And I definitely think it did hit harder when Jor-El said it in the Man of Steel movie. And funny enough, this trailer reminded me of the Man of Steel trailer because you got Selma Hayek voiceovering or doing a voiceover of kind of just giving us a little bit of backstory of the Eternals, where they've been this whole time in the MCU. And yeah, they're going to have a hard time really justifying their absence throughout the whole timeline of the MCU so far, because these seemingly like godlike figures have just been absent this whole time. They sat out the whole Infinity Saga of the MCU, and now they're jumping into the fray. So going to be a really hard task for Chloe Zhao, the director. And I thought it was here's what I put. I put it was an okay trailer. I actually think it was more than okay. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a really good trailer because it got me more interested in the movie than I was before, and that ultimately is the goal of the trailer. So again, yeah, it did remind me of Man of Steel, and I had to throw a little bit of shade out there because Man of Steel got a lot of hate over the weekend. Variety decided to put out a hit piece 8 years after Man of Steel came out and just start to trash Man of Steel. And funny enough, Twitter got Man of Steel trending. I think it was at number 17. I tweeted it out. And a lot of people were defending that movie, and that is my favorite superhero movie of all time still. So that's why I'm talking more about Man of Steel than the Eternals, funny enough, right now. But anyways, Eternals trailer was great. I thought it got me more interested in the movie than I was before, and that's the goal of a trailer. So great job on the marketing team there, especially for these obscure characters that most people don't have any, they don't have any nostalgic feelings towards like they do, with any other comic book movie or comic book superheroes. So anyways, let's get on to topic number two. Topic number two is it's actually two things. It's the Black Adam image that was floating around. I think The Rock posted this right here. So this is the image The Rock posted, and he just wanted to give us a glimpse of the Black Adam costume, a little bit more of a tease right there. And someone right here, this person right here, kind of did some editing, showed us a little bit more what it might look like. You could see a little bit more details in the robes right there and in his boots. I am thinking this costume is going to be a lot better than I think it's going to be badass, and I think it's going to really hit harder and be more accepted than the Shazam costume was. And I was the defender of the Shazam costume. I liked it. I liked it a lot. That was actually one of our biggest videos at the time on this growing channel, was my defense of the Shazam costume. And our first look at it. But right now, The Rock is killing it with his teases. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't wait till it's revealed, and he's gonna look so awesome in costume. And what's gonna be even cooler is that we're gonna see the whole Justice Society in this movie, so their costume reveals are gonna be a big thing as well. But also, I wanted to talk about the Shazam family. Some of them got together, and a lot of these guys are unrecognizable. Of course, I recognize Darloff the Bat, and I forget his character's name. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but you can see that they are definitely older. Like, I forget, is it Eugene's character? I cannot remember for some reason. I loved Shazam. I thought the movie was great. Gets a lot of hate online. A lot of people, you say what you want. Shazam was a good movie. I don't care. But yeah, the cast is like, man, the kids are growing up, and it just, it's going to feel kind of strange. I'm wondering if there's going to be a big time jump in the movie. I thought it was cool to see them back, and hopefully they get rolling on a Shazam 3 where Black Adam and Shazam go at it. I'm just saying, man, they need to hurry up with that movie. Let's get on to the main topic today. Of course, this is coming from Deadline Hollywood. Robert Pattinson signs first look deal with Warner Brothers and New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers Television, and HBO Max. So, boom, we're on topic number 3. Let's go to the article. Oops. I was looking up things to make a cover for this video. Sorry about that. There we go. Deadline. Boom. Robert Pattinson signs a first look deal with Warner Brothers. New Line, Warner Brothers Television, HBO Max. Let's read a little bit of it and let's just discuss a little bit. Warner Brothers is doubling down with the Batman star Robert Pattinson as the studio, along with New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers Television, and HBO Max, have made an overall first look production deal with him. And here's what Robert Pattinson has to say. Is this Robert Pattinson? Let's see. Warner Bros. Pictures and HBO have always been synonymous with groundbreaking filmmaking, Pattinson said. I'm thrilled to be working with them to discover the most exciting new voices in film and television, help them bring their visions to life. I've loved working with the studio over the years and have so much respect for their dedication, their willingness to take chances, and their desire to push the envelope creatively. And here's what they had to say. We have been incredibly impressed with Rob's eye for identifying dynamic new filmmakers. Additionally, he is continually nurturing exciting story ideas into compelling screenplays. We are so excited that Warner Brothers and New Line will be his home and that we get to benefit from his creative commercial passions, said Courtney Valenti, President, Production and Development for Warner Brothers, and Richard Brenner, President and Chief Creative Officer of New Line Cinema. Okay, read the whole article if you guys want. Check it out on Deadline. Let us discuss just for a quick second. So basically, Robert Pattinson, he is going to be going to WB for any ideas. Apparently, he started his own production label now. And for any ideas that he wants to push forward, he's going to go to WB first. I guess that's what a first look deal means. He'll pitch it to them. If they want to accept it, they get to help him get the project off the ground versus any other studios. So that's that's just telling us that WB has a lot of faith in Robert Pattinson. We're gonna a lot of people are talking about him showing up on the HBO Max shows as the Batman, and that would really add a lot of weight and excitement to those shows that were already there. So a lot of excitement for those things, but to have the Batman potentially, especially with his relationship with WB now, with him potentially showing up on those shows, that's just going to give a lot of people more incentive and drive a lot more people to those shows. That's really awesome. And outside of the Batman, Robert Pattinson is an incredible actor, and apparently he wants to start producing more movies. So Warner Brothers, they're merging with Discovery. Apparently, hasn't yet been approved by, I forget what it has to get approved by the government. But they want to get back into the business of being creator driven and having great relationships with talent. The new CEO, I think that's what he said when it was announced that there was going to be a merger. So getting Robert Pattinson back on board, or getting them to kind of just call WB and New Line a home, it only makes sense. And hopefully this can be the beginning of Warner Brothers getting back to what made Warner Brothers great in the first place. Anyways, there was a lot of talk about Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson and their strained relationship on set. That rumor was very prevalent. Whether or not it's true, could be true, could not be true. A lot of people are starting to hate on everyone who was talking about that being true. And hey, from the looks of this, it sounds like everything is all squared away, at least on Robert Pattinson's end. So now he is going to be calling WB a home, and hopefully, and we know Matt Reeves has a trilogy of movies, so it's probably water under the bridge at this point. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I don't know what to believe. I think it could happen. It's definitely possible, strained relationship between an actor and director. It's not the first we've heard of it, but it doesn't matter at this point because we're going to be seeing more of Robert Pattinson, hopefully as the Batman, or definitely as the Batman. And hopefully Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson, from what it looks like they're delivering to us, some amazing Batman content. I don't want to say content, cinema. I hope we get more of it. So that's my thoughts, guys. I'm excited. Robert Pattinson is an incredible actor. I've been on board with him as an Elseworld version of the Batman, or this new version of the Batman, since day one. I think he could coexist along with what we have in the Snyderverse as well. So, my thoughts on that. Restore the Snyderverse, but give me more Pattinson as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.